Okay, so we are now doing problem 30. How does the work required to accelerate a particle from 10 meters per second to 20 meters per second compare to that required to accelerate it from 20 meters per second to 30 meters per second? So work is defined as the change in kinetic energy, which is equal to 1/2 mv final squared minus 1/2 mv initial squared. So what that means is that we can simply use these two instances, these two situations. We can just plug in the numbers and see which one requires a greater amount of work to accelerate it by 10 meters per second. So let's just start off with the first one, 1/2 mv final, so 20 squared, minus 1/2 mv initial, 10 squared. The 1/2 m cancels out. We get 20 squared is 400 minus 10 squared is 100, and that is equal to 300. And if we just go back to get the units, we have 1/2 m kilograms, and then this is in meters per second. So then when we cancel out that m, cancel out the kilograms, we just get meters squared per second squared. So So then let's just plug in all the values for our second situation. 1/2 mv final squared minus 1/2 mv initial squared, which is equal to 1/2 m. Well, really, we can just go ahead and cross out the 1/2 m right away. So the v final squared is going to be 30 squared, 30 meters per second squared, which is meters squared per second squared, minus 20 squared, which is 900 minus 400, which is equal to 500 meters squared per second squared. So there we go. The answer is A, because the work required to accelerate a particle from 10 meters per second is less than that for 20 meters per second to 30 meters per second.